Hey guys, Ralph here, and welcome to True Power The Sugar Rules for this second video on this sensational Sunday here in Connecticut. It is just about 11:30. Now remember, I've been up since 3. All right. So, I told you this, I did another video if you haven't seen it. I did sugar water for my workout. I started, as soon as the workout was almost done, I did some kettlebells after that. But as soon as the biking workout, started with the juice. Okay, I just had my banana milk. I told you, delicious. I love it. And in about, I'm going to say, maybe an hour and a half, I'll start with the rice, potatoes, and real cooked food. Yeah, other than sugar, which is processed, I've had nothing cooked. Now, that leads us to the thumbnail. What do our icons have in common? Now, not necessarily in any order. That is Get Fit with Natasha, Durian Rider, Freely, Nutrition by Victoria, Michael Arnstein, Durian Rider, I already said, and John Rose. Okay. John Rose is the only one that is completely raw. If you are raw to 4, Walter Kempner, the Sugar Rules, those all 3 are all pretty much the same thing. You are about 80% raw, give or take. And guys, that is what we have in common, number 1. We're all basically eating the exact same diet. And 2, they are all ripped. If you look, obviously, keeping in mind genetic differences, of course, look at their physiques. Look at their physique. It's basically the same physique. Keeping in mind genetic differences, of course. But it's the same thing. They're all lean, lean, lean. Even though John Rose is really the only one that does any significant weight training. Harley does now, but the picture that I put up there was early Harley. And other than that, none of them really does any weight training. But you can see, even in the women, the definition of each and every muscle in their body is exquisite. Why? Because you can see the muscles. It's not covered by layers of fat. Guys, everybody has a 6-pack. Everybody does. Some you just can't see it. Now, ladies, listen carefully. You notice they all have, our icons all have flat stomachs, the women. Can't see one ab muscle, and you shouldn't. The distribution of fat for childbearing and all that sort of stuff, guys, the women down there are not supposed to be that lean. They're not. Now, flat stomachs, you got it. Lean as can be, but not to the point where they have abdominals sticking out. All those women, the bodybuilders specifically, and some of the CrossFit ladies and all that sort of stuff, that you can see the abs, they are all juiced to the freaking gills. It's not even close. CrossFit is so full of steroids, it's not to be even watched. It's like, it's not an athletic endeavor anymore. It's a chemistry set. Who has the best chemistry set? Anyway, getting off the subject. But our icons, what do they have in common? 1, there's 3 things. Number 1, for the sake of argument, a tweak here, a tweak there. They're all eating the same diet, the same one that I propose. Raw to 4. Fully raw Christina is in there too. She's raw. She's not, but she likes to think she is. Sugar Rules, Walter Kempner. Guys, it's all the same thing. Okay? That's number 1. They're eating the same diet. Number 2, except for genetic differences, they all look exactly, to my eyes, exactly the same. There's no excess fat on them anywhere. And other than John Rose, who's a little buffed up, they're all just shredded beyond belief, and look the same. Now, exercise, except for Michael Arnstein, who is a ultra marathon runner and doing as much as 200 miles a week. He's really working out. John Rose spends some time every day on a bike and does about 2-3 sessions a week in the gym. Other than that, guys, the exercise is very, very pedestrian. It really is. Harley, back in his day, during riding, used to ride a lot more than he does now. As he's gotten older, he's had some injuries and all this sort of stuff, and he doesn't ride that much. Freely was the first one to tell you. She will run or ride the bike no more than a half an hour and no more than 5 times a week. Guys, that is not killing yourself. Not killing yourself with exercise. But look at her. Nutrition by Victoria. She has 3 kids. Unless she's spending a freaking fortune on a nanny, so she has time, which I know she doesn't. She, she's on the bike with her baby and different baskets and stuff. I mean, she's not killing herself with workouts. She's just not. That's not to say she doesn't look great. That's the whole point. You don't have to kill yourself with workouts. I probably work out about the same as Harley does at the end of the day. I love to work out, but I have responsibilities, and I can't just spend my entire day working out. I can't do it. I would work out more if I was independently wealthy. Well, I am independently wealthy, but if I wasn't running these businesses. But guys, number 1, same diet. Number 2, same physique. And 3, except for Arnstein, who gets a little crazy at times with the miles, it's the same workouts. A lot of cardio, running and cycling for the most part, with a little bit of resistance training, kettlebells. That's it. Guys, so what can you take from this? Guys, if you do the same diet, the same workouts, over time, you're going to have, again, without genetic problem, you are going to have your version of the same physique. And guys, the reason I'm doing that's what I'm proposing. That's what I'm working for. That's what I think all of you should be working for. And if you follow the true power, sugar rules, and all this sort of stuff, over time, that is what you are going to look like. Case closed. Now, if you want to be buffed up, you have to work out. You can sit on the couch and get skinny. You can get skinny. Oh, there's lots of different ways to get skinny. Get COVID. Get a heroin addiction. I'm not trying to be smug. I'm just saying there's several different ways, lots of different ways to get skinny. Not all of them healthy. Okay? Now, this is the healthiest form of weight loss ever. Not even close. Not even close. Guys, get in touch with me if you're interested. Get the book. It's an ebook, guys. I give you complete permission to print it out and bind it like I have, if that's what you propose. $10. You can have it this afternoon. I told you in the morning thing. This afternoon, I am sitting on the couch watching football games, basketball games, and getting on the computer. I can easily just attach it to an email. Contact me at the email address at the end of all these, rasalamone@aol.com, all lowercase. And the world is yours, Chico, and everything in it. Love you all.